Hello and welcome to the 9th Velt PvP development log. We plan to do these types of videos whenever we have new content or balance changes coming out, so make sure to subscribe to keep up with all the new changes coming to the network. First off, let's cover an event being brought over to Kitmap. This is the first Kitmap season that we will have faction tournaments being ran. These seem to be enjoyed considerably on HCF, so we're going to run them on Kitmap and see how people enjoy a more competitive event that has all participants on equal footing. We have also completely overhauled the Archer class. This is a big change, so buckle up. Archer was in a very weird state for a few reasons. First of all, it was the only class on Kitmap with any sort of progression. Secondly, the class itself was both extremely powerful as a supportive role and as an attacking role, but its crippling close range weakness really prevented either of these playstyles from shining through, which resulted in a more kiting playstyle. Kit progression is an interesting concept, but as we are focusing on the class as a whole, and we didn't really like the fact that it was the only class that had any sort of progression, we are setting Archer upgrades aside and removing them for a while until we revisit the concept later. We wanted Archer to play a bit better, with its strengths not being too limited by its crippling weakness in its armor. As such, we completely changed how the damage for bows work. We want bows to be doing the most damage in the hands of an Archer and better isolate its playstyle to the class itself. Damage has been changed to scale with range. The further away you are, the more true damage the arrows do. True damage just meaning it ignores armor. With distance, it also adds a multiplier to the amount of damage the bow does by itself. These distance breakpoints are 10 to 20 blocks, 20 to 30 blocks, 30 to 40 blocks, and 40 or more blocks. At any distance shorter than 10 blocks, the Archer will be incredibly weak, making close range archers not very viable. We don't have exact values to give you at this time as we are still balancing it in the coming days before release. Additionally, Archer tags have been reworked. Archer tags now cap at how much damage they can do. An Archer tag can only increase damage to a maximum of 2.5 hearts before it disappears. The duration of the Archer tag now scales with distance as well, with the same breakpoints as previously stated. Once Archer tagged, a player will be immune from being tagged again for 10 seconds, even if their tag is worn off due to the damage cap being passed or duration. These changes mean that Archer will offer a smaller supporting role than before, but its primary focus will be distance-based DPS, rewarding those players capable of hitting longer range shots. We also made the Archer have more mobility options, with a lower Ender Pearl cooldown of 10 seconds, and with the ability to remove 1 second of Pearl cooldown every time you hit an arrow. These will allow archers to escape close quarter situations better, which was their largest weakness before, and help them have some sort of answers to someone running a class such as the Silencer. The last change to Archer we made was giving it a close range answer. If you manage to hit 2 shots within 3 seconds without missing, you will be given 5 seconds of strength. If you manage to hit players 3 times within 3 seconds, you will be given 5 seconds of strength 2. This will give skilled archers an ability to deal some quick damage and possibly force the opponent to retreat, giving the Archer the chance to get out of there. Overall, this should give the Archer class a more unique playstyle and focus on its strengths while addressing the crippling weaknesses the class presented. This is a very different Archer style than we had before, but we hope it is more balanced and enjoyable. We've also added a few NPCs at spawn to streamline access to some features, namely the Token Shop and Battle Pass. Clicking on them will pull up their respective menus, making them easier to access for new players. On the topic of tokens, we're removing tokens for playtime. Many players AFK to farm tokens or use alts as well, which is something we want to discourage. Instead, we are introducing 1 token per kill, with our VIP status doubling the tokens obtained from a kill. You can view all of this info in /token help. Thank you guys for watching this week's development log. If you enjoy these, feel free to subscribe to keep up to date with all our weekly content updates. We look forward to seeing you all on Friday for our Kitmap update and Saturday for our HCF Reset.